Hey everyone, welcome back to G-Man Movie Reviews. Hope everyone's having an awesome summer, seeing a lot of movies. Yeah, I've been seeing some movies here and there, haven't gotten around to reviewing them, unfortunately. Today I'm going to come to you with a review of a not well-known movie that just came out in 2 theaters across the US and I think hit Blu-ray and video on demand, called Jersey Shore Massacre. Now, you might be like, dude, why are you going to see Jersey Shore Massacre when there's so many other movies you could go see that might not even be that good, but are probably better than this? 2 reasons, and they're probably not that good. One being, I'm from New Jersey, and I tend to love stuff that's from New Jersey, and even if I think it's not going to be all that great, I'll probably go watch it if it was filmed in New Jersey or takes place there. 2 being, I actually follow one of the stars of this movie, Shawn Phillips. He goes under the YouTube name Cool Duder. I've been watching his videos for a few years, so I figured I'd go check it out and see what it's all about. And I know I said 2 things, but actually 3 things. I'm actually fairly well known for watching and sometimes even liking movies that look kind of dumb and not that good. So I was like, I'll give this one a shot, even though I don't have that good of expectations. Despite not having very high expectations, I did not like this movie at all, unfortunately. A few things. I mean, I'm not going to really get spoilery, but I will talk a little about the plot. For a movie called Jersey Shore Massacre, I'd say only about 5% of this movie, maybe 10%, takes place at the Jersey Shore. Most of it takes place in the Pine Barren Woods of South Central Jersey, where I think I went on a field trip in the 6th grade, but it's definitely not at the Jersey Shore. Beyond that, the first probably 3/4 of the movie is not at all a horror movie. It's literally like they were trying to recreate Jersey Shore, except with terrible dialogue, bad acting. I mean, at one scene, it literally looked like I was at my middle school play and people were just reciting lines that they'd memorized back to one another. There was like 2 or 3 scenes like that. So there's no action for the first 3/4 of the movie. They're like going to a club, going to a beach. It was like little mini skits, if you will, that just weren't funny, did nothing to really serve the plot, somewhat developed characters that you didn't care about. And after every scene, I was like, okay, yeah, they just went to a club and they danced, but what was the point of that? Anyways, despite the fact that there's no horror in the first 3/4 of this horror movie, the last quarter of the movie, they do start to introduce some suspense and gore and violence, and unfortunately that part became even more boring than the first 3/4 of it, because during the first 3/4 I was like, oh, well, maybe something cool is going to come later. By the point that the end rolled around, where the action and killing and violence came to fruition, it was not suspenseful. I was really bored, constantly looking at my phone and my watch. And yeah, I mean, I didn't have high expectations coming in. I was hoping that maybe it might somehow surprise me or entertain me, but it just didn't do that at all. It was pretty laughable. There's actually a movie within the movie that they watch that is supposed to be a spoof of how bad horror movies could be, but that movie that they watch within the movie is more entertaining than this movie itself. That movie is, I think it's called like Fat Camp Massacre or something like that. Yeah, and that was actually more entertaining. And this movie was produced by JWoww, so, if you love Jersey Shore, maybe you want to go support her. That would be the only reason I'd say to maybe recommend this movie. I really don't recommend it, though. Maybe also if you just love terrible, awful slasher horror movies with no plot, then go check it out. But if you want to see a good plot and good dialogue and something suspenseful, I implore you not to watch Jersey Shore Massacre. It's probably, I think it's the worst movie I've seen all year, behind Haunted House 2. So obviously not recommended. I'll give it a 1.5 out of 10 because it takes place in New Jersey and I might have chuckled like twice, despite the annoying characters and everything I just talked about. Anyways, thanks again for watching G-Man Movie Reviews. I'll try to come to you again soon with more reviews. Please subscribe to my channel as always. Give this video a thumbs up and comment below. Let me know, do you have any terrible movies that you just tend to enjoy? Thanks everyone for watching and take care.